Hi everyone, it's Carol with Carol's Crazy Crochet and more. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me. I have done a video before in regards to this new Mosbros Electric Yarn Winder. And I had told y'all that I'm going to do another video showing it winding up a pound of yarn, because it does say that it will hold up to 14 ounces or 400 grams. And so we'll talk about that. Let's start with our inspiration for today. I'm sorry about how I look. I've had a rough week. And I'm reading from the book Seize the Day. And it says, the best view comes after the hardest climb. Isn't that the truth? So today it's going to be, it says, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. And that's by Norman Vincent Peale. P-E-A-L. And so, you know, that's good for everybody. We should set our goals high and go for them, reach for them. And even if you, like it says, even if you don't reach your goal, you'll still have made some progress. And a little bit of progress every day is something for everyone. Taking that one little extra step to get where you want to be in your life, or with your projects, or with your YouTube channel, which I should apply that to myself quite a bit more. But if you take one step every day towards your goals, then you'll get there, and you'll see a little star every day. You'll get closer and closer to your goal. So, and I get these books from the Dollar Tree, so if anybody wanted to get some, you just have to hunt for them. And so that's that. And so, in addition to the yarn ball winder, I got a yarn holder by Barbera, and I wanted something to hold this while I wind the yarn, but also to use while I'm crocheting, because I like to crochet from the outside, but sometimes I crochet from the inside. For this, we're going to crochet from the outside and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll switch it and just pull from the center. So this is going to be kind of a, you know, experiment with us. We're going to try this together, and if we fail, we'll try again and keep trying. So there might be some editing. So I did weigh this, and I must have used some of this yarn for something. Because it weighs 13.7 ounces. 13.8 ounces. Let me change my number. Okay, and so the way that this works is it's got this base, and then it has this disc that you put on top, and then it has two of these poles, or whatever you want to call them, posts, dowels, that you screw on top, different sizes of yarn that you're working with. And then in addition to that, it has a clamp so that you can clamp it onto your surface and have it be stationary, which is a huge thing when you have one of these. Is that I have something similar, and it's always moving all over the place, and it's a pain in the butt. So this has a little screw out right there, and I'm going to take this off while I attach it. So this little thing goes right in there, and then I'm going to attach it to my table. Oh shoot, well, there's going to be some editing. I lost the little thing that you use to tighten it up with. Just a minute, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I had to get Mr. Crazy to help me get this on the table. One of the I have found one of the bad things about this design is that it has these little rubber feet underneath it, but the feet are not aligned to balance the clamp. So when you clamp it on, part of it kind of lifts up and isn't really stable. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. And so let me show you this. I might be editing again. My husband put it together all the way. Okay, so it has this circular disc that is going to spin on the bottom. And the clamp, what the problem was, is that there was a bolt that needed to be, let me show you, in this thing right here. But this doesn't stay on. It's just the bolt. This is just used to tighten the bolt. It's kind of strange, but we'll see how this works. And so then you line this up. It looks like there's a bottom side here and then a top side here. That's what I'm assuming. So we screw it on to this first, and then it just turns. I know you can't see that, but I'm going to try and change the camera angle so that you can see this better. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this back inside of the hank, or the skein, so it doesn't mess with anything. And then I'm going to take off the sleeve. There we go. Tuck that back in. Find my end. And I'm just going to stick it on there just like that, all the way down. And it spins. So now I'm going to put it on my yarn winder. And the company contacted me after I made my last video and gave me some tips, which I thought was amazing that they reached out to me. They saw my video. And so what they suggested was that I put a knot on the end of my yarn to hold it in the notch, which makes sense. And so then you wind it around a couple times, and then you feed it through the little eye. And then, if you want to see a more detail of this, I'll link the video in the bottom. And then you lift up this right here, and it goes in this little notch right there. Okay? And I already have this attached to the table. Let's see how this works. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Okay. I'm going to turn it on and see what happens. Okay, so this is supposed to do this in 9 minutes. We'll see.
But it seems to be working really well. The stand is going well.
It's 11:31 now. Oh, the clamp just fell out. So I'm just going to hold it with my hands, which is not, you know, the concept of this. I'm probably going to end up returning this. But the tension seems to be holding it well, and it is just moving right along. Look how fast that's going.
I'm probably going to fast forward this in the video. It's kind of a pain to hold this, but yeah. I'm going to have to write a review about this. Let's see if I've got it going. Yeah, I'm going at full speed. Let's take a look at it.
See what it looks like. Oh, it looks like it's turning out really well. Feels good. Looks good. Let's keep going.
And I don't think it's really very loud at all. So, you know, to hand crank this, it would just be horrible for my hands because I have such a problem with my thumb and my wrist and turning the handle on the manual one. It's going pretty good. And not using this base, I would just do it from the center and let it go from there. Sounds like it's struggling a little bit, but it's still going. Let's look.
Looks beautiful. Can you see that? Looks beautiful. Keep going. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oops. Oh, my little bolt right here. Okay, let's see. Oops, forgot to hold my thing. This is not looking good at all. It's really struggling. Okay, because my bolt has come loose, it's causing it to go slow because it needs to be out in this angle. Oops. Let's turn it off. So this came unscrewed from the base. Yeah, I would not recommend anybody buying this at all. Trying to think how I'm going to do this now. Oops, they want the washer. I'm just going to hold it from here, from the inside, and see how it does. Nope, this isn't going to work. Okay, I'm going to pause it and go get my other thing. Okay guys, so this is called a yarn ballet, and it spins also, but it doesn't clamp down to anything. So I figured if I'm going to be holding something, I'm going to hold this here. So let's try it with this one. Okay, so here we go. I don't think it's going to do this whole ball. I need to hold this back. What a mess. Okay, here we go. Sorry guys, see, this is real life. I just don't know what to do here now. So this is not the machine's fault. This is not being able to get this out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my yarn and put a magic knot in to pull from the inside, because I think that will be much better. See if I can find where I pulled it in there. It's going to have to come out through here. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to edit this out. If you don't know how to do a magic knot, you just take your yarn. You can see this here. Let me get this out of the way. Take your yarn and you take, bring one from one side and one from the other, and you take one side and you grab your other piece of yarn and you tie just a regular simple knot in it. Just like that. And then you're going to take this other piece and tie it around the piece of yarn in just a simple knot. And then when we pull them together, we have a magic knot. So I'm going to trim this off. And I don't think that this magic knot is going to go through the little eye, and I know it won't go through the tensioner, so I'm going to re-thread it. Okay, so now let's see how this goes for the center pull. Let's see how many ounces we have left. We have 3.1 ounces to go. So this is pretty big. Look at this. Okay, let's keep going, see what happens. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go get the thing to tighten that. I had to go to my little bowl of, does anybody have a bowl of these things, or a place where you keep all your little Allen wrenches? Okay, let's see how that goes. Let me put this back in this bag. And then I'm going to just turn it on and see what happens. Okay, we're back in business. Uh-oh. Just turn it off. See what happened. Got a problem, Houston.
It got wrapped around the base and tangled, I think. Shoot fire. Save the matches. Anybody ever heard that? Real life, guys, real life. Can't figure this out, guys.
I'm gonna have to cut my yarn again, guys. Get this mess figured out, which is a shame.
It's really wrapped around here good, guys.
Okay, so that's the top. I've still got this one piece of yarn stuck in here. It doesn't seem to want to come out. Okay, so I could not get this untangled from in here, this piece right here. I couldn't get it untangled. So I just cut the yarn a couple of different times trying to get it out, and I just can't do it. It's really knotted on there like crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust my camera and bring me up a little bit. Sorry guys. So I'm going to pull this off and weigh it and see how much we actually did get on here. And I don't know if this is user problem or if it's the machine, but let's see how it comes off. See, it's tangled up down there. Let me get this off. See, it was all tangled up down here. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm going to have to really probably get Mr. Crazy to help me get this apart. I can't figure it out. Okay, I'm going to cut it again. Okay, so this piece is stuck on there. I cannot get it off. So let's see how much this baby weighs. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Okay, so we're on ounces. 10.7 ounces. So approximately 3 ounces left on the skein. And it could very well be, my camera's crooked, sorry guys, that, I don't know, maybe it was just too much yarn. But this is a pretty big hank of yarn, and as you can see, it makes this pretty design on it, which is neither here nor there, but still, it's nice. And you can see this was the bottom, and this was the top. So, yeah, there we go. And I would not buy this yarn holder. I would not buy this. I do not recommend this product. I don't think that it's user problem. I think that it's the design on it is inadequate. So I still love my electric ball winder. I've never had this happen before. I've used it quite often with my umbrella. I can't think of the name of it right now. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's worked just fine. And I have used the magic knot to wind bigger, to put 2 or 3 together. And I haven't had this problem. So I'm going to see what I can do about this and give y'all an update on another video. This has been a long video, I know, but I'm going to try and edit it out as much as I can. So that's all for now. I'm going to try and make a couple other videos, and I hope to see you there. Everybody stay safe, be good, take care of yourself, because you deserve it. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye, everybody.